Hi, I'm Katherine Jones, Communications Manager at Coterie Insurance. Today, I'm going to share some tricks and tips of the trade about how to succeed with social media. Social media is an incredibly valuable tool to grow your business, but it won't work well if you're not used to using it correctly. Think of social media as you would any other form of networking and marketing. You wouldn't try to sell to someone the second you meet them, nor would you expect results without making any investments in your marketing. The same holds true for social media. Tip 1. Advertise strategically. Algorithms dictate what people see in their feeds, and many platforms require businesses to pay to reach relevant prospects and customers. By advertising strategically on social media, you can see a decent return on your investment. Start out by slowly testing different types of ads on various networks. This way you can see what is the most effective rather than going all in on something big. You might find Facebook works better than Twitter. Start small and you won't waste money on the wrong platform. Advertising also takes time. When an ad isn't working as well as you'd hope, make adjustments to the copy, audience, or images before turning it off. Keep tweaking until you find something that works. Also, be sure to be as specific as possible. You may have a smaller audience size, but the ad will be more relevant. 10 solid leads are always better than 1,000 clicks. Consider trying humor versus serious messaging, different calls to action, articles versus landing pages, different images, audience targeting, device targeting, and as we like to say here at Coterie Insurance, test and invest. Tip 2. Post native content. Social media networks want users to stay on their platforms. That's why posting native content, which means posting content that lives directly on these platforms rather than sending users off to an external site, often pays off. Upload a video directly to Facebook rather than dropping in a link to a YouTube clip, and you'll be rewarded by the social media site's algorithm. Not only can the native content potentially get more organic reach, but it can also provide a better user experience. Native video doesn't interrupt the user experience with unnecessary extra clicks or new windows, meaning the content is something viewers are more likely to engage with rather than an annoying distraction in their newsfeed. Tip 3. Make connections through Twitter chats. If you want to grow your reach on social media, it can be easier to do so once you've built up a solid base of connections. As your followers engage with your content, people within their own networks may then get exposed to your content. With this backdrop in mind, consider ways to make more organic connections. One great way to do that is to hop into Twitter chats. In these live conversations, which usually last around 1 hour, you can directly communicate with people in a fun, fast-paced setting. Finding relevant Twitter chats isn't always the most straightforward, but you can try looking for them through search engines or through Twitter itself by entering keywords about the type of chat you want to join. For example, an entrepreneurship chat or a marketing chat. And some sites, like Tweet Reports, provide lists of chats. Also keep your eyes peeled in your feed for people currently participating in a Twitter chat so that you can join them during the next meeting. Tip 4. Search for conversations to join. You can also search for direct opportunities to engage with others by typing in keywords into different social networks. For example, if you want to talk about business trends like the rise of remote work, you could search remote work within LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and other social networks to find others talking about this topic. From there, you can comment on other people's posts to start to form new connections that you might not have come across otherwise. You can also search for people having conversations directly about insurance to potentially find new leads, and you may even be able to find new customers talking about your brand. Use social listening tools like Sprout Social, which can help you find and analyze these types of conversations without always having to manually search for who's talking about your brand and industry. Following these 4 tips can help you get more reach on social media. But remember, getting quality followers and engagement takes time and effort.